Hey y'all, Dan with the Southern Paddler Channel. Today I'm on the Duck River and I'm with Alabama Floats.
What's up?
So we've done the Duck a couple times, but this is a new section. We're doing Carpenter access to Leftwich, and so that's the section we're going to do today. I think it's about 8 miles. We've done I know I've done the lower section. Dave and I have done the river rat trip, I believe. We started at the dam. Yep, that's right. And then I've done the higher pursuit section, which is about a 5 or 6 mile that starts at Leftwich, where we're going to take out and goes down. But this is a new section. Higher pursuits used to run it. I don't think anybody runs it now, so it's should be pretty remote, and we're looking forward to that. Alabama Float's going to do some fishing, and I'm just going to take in the scenery here. I might find me a gravel bar here in a little bit, make some coffee and chill out. But so here's the access. There's a few steps kind of coming down, and they got some cloth there because it's kind of muddy here. But other than that, still a nice access. And man, just look at that, beautiful. Which is one of the reasons we wanted to come back to the Duck River, because we did it. What's it been, a year or two now?
And at least.
Yeah, maybe a couple. And but we both, was just like, it's such a beautiful river, and it is called the Duck Scenic River. So yeah, we're going to check out this new section, and so I'm going to get loaded up and get on the water. Alabama floats.
You ain't got a fish in the boat.
Already?
It still ain't got
Oh, still hadn't. Dang it. Any nibbles?
I got one little baby bass. Took a bite of this little grub.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna make me a cup of coffee.
You know where to find me.
Yep, I do. All right, we've been on the water not quite an hour, gone a little over a mile, and I found a nice little gravel bar here. Little gravel island almost, but yeah, there's the main current going by there, and it goes down a little bit, and you see the river down through there. So I think I'm going to make me a cup of coffee in this little spot. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's about 9 o'clock, and we'll make me some coffee and sit here and enjoy this beautiful scenery, and let Alabama Floats do some fishing. Then I'll catch up to him later. So that's the plan. Coffee is made. Actually made it a little warmer than I intended to. I usually stop it before it boils. Ow, dang it, I'm getting eat up. Usually stop it before it boils and just kind of have it warm, especially this time of year in the summer. But I was sitting right here next to it, but I didn't hear it boiling. So anyway, gotta let it cool off a little bit. And then there's my little bag that had all my jet bowl and coffee and cup and water and stuff. So anyway, just sitting here enjoying this beautiful view. You will notice that I'm in my sit on top. I'm in my Jackson Riviera. Since this was a new stretch that I didn't really know a whole lot about, I found one video last night on this section, and the guy actually did a pretty good job kind of detailing this stretch of the river. And I'll show you on the screen who that was. But yeah, it was nice to be able to kind of get a little look at this river. But again, this section of the river, hadn't been on this section before. So again, not knowing really that much about this section, and Alabama Floats and I having to do a self shuttle, and that can be a canoe can be a lot of problems when you do that. I say problem, it's just more hassle. It's bigger, heavier, have to tie it down good. So just to keep it simple, I brought the sit on top, and of course I'm not going to grill either. I don't know that I have room to get my grill and a cooler with meat on my sit on top. So I just brought all my coffee stuff just in one little dry bag. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, I thought I'd just keep it simple and check this stretch out and see what we thought. And so no grilling today, but I am going to enjoy this coffee, which is kind of serves two purposes. For one, it gives me a chance to just stop here and sit on the river, enjoy the peace and quiet, and take it all in, and get caffeine, which is good. But the other thing is it allows Alabama Floats time to kind of fish and get ahead of me and get in those pristine waters that at least I haven't been in. And the way it looks this morning, probably nobody for today. That was the other thing I saw in that video. It said that the guy that did it said he saw, I think, one boat the whole day he was doing it. I don't think it's a heavily used section, which is, again, another reason we wanted to come here and check it out. So just a mile in, it's 8. He said it was 8.2. So we got about 7 miles to go. And but so far, it's a great start. Alabama Floats hadn't caught anything, but hopefully he'll get something here in a little bit. But I'm going to sit here and enjoy this coffee and let him do some fishing and just take in this view. All right, I'm about to get back on the water. Had me a cup of coffee. Just had one, but I made it double strength. Get that caffeine in there. So I'm charged up and ready to ease down the river. No hurry today. The river's got it's got a little flow right here, but it's got some flat, deeper sections. I think the gauge at Pottsville, I believe the USGS gauge, Duck River Pottsville, was just under 6 foot. At least last night. I didn't check it this morning, so it's probably between 5.5 and 6 feet on the gauge, and which is about normal, maybe up a little. I think it's still coming down. So anyway, good flow, but there's going to be some slower sections, but we're not in a hurry. So just taking our time and taking it all in. Right when I made my coffee, I did kind of hurry a little bit. It got real dark. Now the sun's back out. I actually see some blue skies right there, but it was solid overcast just 20 minutes ago and dark. And the forecast, there's about a 60+% chance of rain this afternoon between 1 and 2. It kind of goes up before that point and then tapers off after. So, we could have rain at any point, but looks like the peak time is between 1 and 2 p.m. I'm not sure if we'll still be on the water at that point. Just depends on how things goes for Alabama floats. We started about 8, and it's about 9 now, and we've got a little over a mile done, I think. So, but we can pick it up if we need to, and we can slow it down if we need to. We'll just see what happens. But we knew that there's going to be a chance of rain. I did bring my rain hat, so if it does, it does. And I'll just have to remember this time, take my little polarized filter off. So I run these little this little part, so this, you can see this little thing right here, that's a polarized filter, and it pops off, and in the daylight it makes it so clear and removes a lot of glare off the water, and even through the air it just provides such a better image. But in low light it does reduce the light a little bit, so overcast or partly overcast days like today, it can make it a little darker. And then the main issue is if it does start raining, or if I flip over or drop it and they get wet, it's got a rubber seal to keep most of the moisture out. But if it rains, or if you drop it underwater, some will start getting in, and then it'll start kind of fogging up in there. It's done that a couple times. My last trip was the Buffalo River with Alabama Floats. It did it on that. And so I gotta just be more mindful of that when I'm running these filters, that if they get water on them, probably just need to take them off and keep them from fogging up. But anyway, the boat is ready to go, and we're going to get on the water and go that way. Sound like you're doing acrobatics. Oh, he is. He just did a loop. Golly. What do you think of this section?
It's pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah,
I love the remoteness of it.
yeah, nice quiet. No traffic in here. Took good, man. That's a good thing.
It's about 10:30. We're 4 miles in, which is about halfway. There's Alabama Floats changing out his lure. The last little bit we just kind of paddled just to kind of make up some miles, but without much effort we can do 3 miles an hour because there is current even in these. We're in a pool right now, but it's still moving, so with just a minimal effort we can easily do 3 miles an hour. So we do have a headwind, and I'm actually going backwards right now because of it, but yeah, he's gonna fish a little bit more. It's been a little slow, but he's got a couple and had a few get off, and so he's gonna give it one more shot and we'll see what happens. It's about 11 o'clock. We're probably about 4.5 miles in, a little over halfway. I found this little shady spot on a gravel bar. Got some nice tree cover there. There's the boat, and the main channel goes over on that side. But yeah, I stopped here to put on a little sunscreen. The sun's been kind of intermittent. We've been through a little spell where we had a fair amount of sun, but now it's starting to get cloudy again. Just checked the radar. There is a lot of rain starting to pop up all around us, so I'd be surprised if we get off the river without getting wet. That's okay. It's in the upper 80s. A little rain would feel good, and again, we kind of knew that was a possibility, so bring it on. Oh, and you can probably hear the road noise in the background. Right here in this bend, we're as close to I-65 at any point on the river. We've been hearing it for a little while, but once we make this bend, we're going to be going almost directly away from it, so hopefully that'll fade. You know, that's really the only negative we've had so far on this trip, is that, you know, you do hear I-65 from time to time, but other than that, it's a beautiful stretch, peaceful and remote. Hadn't seen anybody, don't really expect to, and again, that's great. That's one reason we chose this spot. So anyway, overall a great trip so far, and I'm gonna get back on the water and head on down to Duck River. Woo-hoo. Starting to sprinkle.
Yep.
What are you doing? Back up, Terry, back up. Put it in reverse. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe adopting the same policy.
Yeah.
What do you think, Alabama floats?
I think fishing is slow. Better I didn't figure it out. Anyway, pretty stretch of river.
It is a pretty stretch of river. Yep, it sure is. And he's not getting skunked, but it's just not what he had hoped for. And then now we're hearing thunder. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Oop, there's some right there. About the fourth time we heard it. So anyway, it's getting warmer. So, you know, a little rain won't be a problem. Just hope that not too much lightning with it.
Hope
I did
not a repeat of last Saturday.
Yeah, last Saturday.
Last Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Last Friday we were on the Buffalo, and man, it come a downpour, and we had to pull off the river for about 30 plus minutes, and it was yeah. So, and it had a little lightning in that one too. It wasn't crazy, but it did have some. But the rain would feel good, the lightning we could do without, but we're already hearing it, so you know, it is what it is. But we're just kind of taking it in, and we'll just deal with whatever happens, right? We'll just deal with whatever happens.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm eating pork skins. I can't hear you. Crunching so loud.
He's crunching so loud on his pork skins you couldn't even hear me talking. So you can tell he's not too worried about it.
It's all good.
It's all good. That's right. All right. Well, we're gonna paddle on off into these dark clouds on the horizon. Another rumble there, and y'all will be along for the ride. So here we go. Here it comes. Workout after today.
Yeah.